Let me ask you a question. How often do you compare yourself to others? How often do you lose focus on your own path because you're watching what others are doing? In today's noisy world, it's easy to get distracted. We scroll through other people's lives, measure our success by what others have, and forget the most important thing, our own journey. Buddhism teaches us to return to our path, to focus on our life, and to live with clarity. And in this video, we'll explore how you can use Buddhist wisdom to stay focused, avoid distractions, and build inner peace. Stay until the end, because the final practice can change the way you look at your life forever. Why focus matters? Life is full of distractions, social media, opinions, comparison, expectations. If you don't focus on your life, you end up living for others. The Buddha taught that suffering often comes from looking outward instead of inward. We chase what others have. We compare. We envy. But the truth is, peace is found only when you focus on your own path. Imagine walking a road. If you keep turning your head to look at others' roads, you stumble on your own. But if you keep your eyes on your steps, you walk smoothly. That is the power of focusing on your own life. Principle 1. Stop comparing yourself to others. The Buddha said, "Do not be jealous of others' good fortune. Rejoice with them." Comparison is poison. When you compare, you create envy, jealousy, and sadness. You either feel less than others or try to prove you're better. Both bring suffering. Instead, celebrate others' success. Their path is theirs. Your path is yours. You are unique. No one has your exact journey. Practical tip. Every time you feel jealousy, say, "May they be happy. May I also find happiness on my path." This shifts your mind from envy to peace. According to Buddhist teachings, comparison steals joy and disrupts inner peace. Learning to celebrate others is a way to cultivate gratitude and self-acceptance. Principle 2. Live in the present moment. Most people lose focus because they live in the past or future. They regret yesterday or worry about tomorrow. But Buddhism teaches mindfulness, being fully here right now. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you talk, just talk. If you focus on this moment, you stop being distracted by what you cannot change or control. Practice. Take 3 mindful breaths right now. Feel the air enter. Feel it leave. This simple act pulls your attention back to life. The Buddhist Satipatthana Sutta outlines mindfulness as paying full attention to body, feelings, mind, and mental objects in the present moment, which cultivates concentration and insight simultaneously. Principle 3. Let go of other people's opinions. One big reason we lose focus is because we care too much about what others think. The Buddha faced critics. People called him names. But he stayed calm. Why? Because he knew their words did not define him. If you keep chasing approval, you will never rest. If you fear judgment, you will never act freely. Remember, what others think is their business, not yours. Focus on your actions, your values, and your peace. Principle 4. Know what truly matters. Life is short. Time is precious. Yet many people waste it chasing things that don't matter. Buddhism reminds us to focus on what truly matters. Kindness, wisdom, compassion, peace. Ask yourself, will this matter in 1 year? Will this matter at the end of my life? If not, don't waste your energy. Focus on what adds real meaning to your life. Principle 5. Train the mind daily. The mind is like a garden. If you don't take care of it, weeds of fear, envy, and distraction will grow. Meditation is how Buddhists train a mind. When you sit quietly and watch your breath, you learn focus. You teach your mind to stay steady. At first, the mind will wander. That's okay. Each time you bring it back, you strengthen your focus. Tip: start with 5 minutes a day. Slowly increase. Your focus will grow like a muscle. This practice develops samadhi, concentration, and vipassana, insight, together to overcome suffering and attain liberation. Principle 6. Avoid unnecessary comparison and gossip. The Buddha warned against idle talk and gossip. Why? Because it wastes energy. When you gossip, you focus on others instead of yourself. When you compare, you lose your direction. Instead of asking, "What are they doing?" ask, "What can I improve today?" Shift your focus inward. That is where growth begins. Principle 7. Balance work, rest, and growth. Focusing on your life does not mean working endlessly. It means living in balance. The Buddha taught the middle way. Not too much indulgence, not too much hardship. If you only work, you burn out. If you only rest, you waste potential. Balance both. Focus on progress, but with compassion for yourself. The middle way is embedded in the Noble Eightfold Path, promoting moderation in all aspects of life as the path to end suffering. Principle 8. Accept that distractions exist. You cannot remove all distractions. They will always be there. The key is not to fight them, but to notice them and return to your focus. When a mind wanders, gently bring it back. Like training a puppy, you don't punish it, you guide it. This simple awareness keeps you steady. Principle 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you focus on blessings, envy fades. When you focus on abundance, fear fades. Practice. Each morning, name 3 things you're grateful for. This anchors your mind in positivity. Principle 10. Walk your own path. The Buddha said, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path." Your life is yours. Others can guide, inspire, or support, but they cannot live it for you. Focus on your path. Walk it with courage. Do not get lost in others' journeys. Daily practices to strengthen focus. Here are 7 daily habits you could try. Morning meditation. Start the day with silence. 1 task rule. Do one thing at a time with full attention. Limit social media. Set a boundary for scrolling. Gratitude practice. Write 3 things you appreciate daily. Silent walks. Spend 10 minutes walking without distraction. Evening reflection. Ask, did I focus on my path today? Mantra. Repeat. I focus on my life, my path, my peace. Real life example. Imagine 2 people. Person A spends hours scrolling, comparing, gossiping. They feel drained and insecure. Person B meditates, focuses on work, enjoys family, and walks mindfully. They feel calm and fulfilled. Both live in the same world. The difference is focus. Which life do you choose? The freedom of focus. When you focus on your life, distractions lose power. Envy disappears. Peace grows. You enjoy small moments. You become strong inside. This is not selfishness. It's self-mastery. When you're focused, you can help others more. Final reflection. The world will always try to pull your attention away. People will always show off their lives. Problems will always appear. But Buddhist wisdom reminds us, peace comes from looking inward, not outward. Focus on your breath. Focus on your path. Focus on your peace. When you do, you live free from comparison, free from envy, free from distraction. And that is true freedom. Thank you for watching BodhiRipple and exploring this teaching. Focus on your life. If this video gave you clarity, please like this video. Comment below. I choose to focus on my path. Subscribe for weekly Buddhist wisdom in simple English. Stay calm, stay mindful, and let the ripples of wisdom guide your life.